I'm here with Fine for Bettermen. Welcome, Fine.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to be here.
So I'm a caseworker. I work at 180TC. Shout out to the boys.
Yes,
You know
sir.
who you are. One of the best rehabs in Australia.
Oh,
And
no
that's
doubt, no
not
doubt.
being biased in that
Yeah,
sense.
that's right,
it's
that's right.
great. Yeah.
And what area you raised in was out here in Western Sydney, of course.
Yeah, raised in Mount Druitt, born
Yeah.
in Blacktown. So definitely has its stereotypes, and there is rough neighbourhoods, but it's everywhere.
Yeah,
Rough
yeah.
neighbourhoods everywhere. So love repping the Greater West.
Come on. And obviously, single.
Yeah, single.
Single. Come on, bro. How old are you, man?
26.
26. 26. Tongan. You're a caseworker. You're on the front line. You're helping men with life controlling issues.
Yeah.
And I'm in disbelief that actually you've not been taken. Either the women are blind, because you sound like, and I think after this goes to air, you're gonna get another inquiries. I'm just saying, but at the same time, you're a hot ticket.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to flex or anything, but who wouldn't want to date a guy like me?
Wow, there it is. That's awesome.
If you want to see my resume, it's up to you.
Yes, Lord.
Just hit me up on billytino20@gmail.com and
there it is.
there you go. I'll give you my resume, preferences. I'll give you even my references.
I'm just putting it out
I'm
there.
not a rapper. I'm just saying,
That's
out there helping guys rescue, restore, rebuild lives. Gotta have a car. Live outside of home. Just faithful man of God.
Come on,
just there to serve. It's not about me. It's about Jesus.
Well, I am going to tag you in this video, so if I'm going to tag you. So if anyone wants to jump on the back of that, find out more, then there it is. But let's talk about work.
Okay, let's go.
You work with these guys. When we're talking life controlling issues, what are we talking about? Like, it's right across the board, everything. Like drugs.
Drugs, alcohol. It could be like pornography. It could be gambling.
Right.
And what's the great thing about 180TC is that whatever that we may not be fully equipped, we go find that service to help.
Come on.
So we go hand in hand with other services. We don't just go, 180TC, that's it. Like
a lot of partnerships.
Yeah, we do partnerships, and that's how we build even, fellowships with even other non-Christian organizations. So it's handy. I love it.
You seem to really love it because I work with you. But what would you say is probably tips that you could give any man who's looking at getting into the field of AOD?
It's easy just to say like restoration and rebuild of relationships, but honestly, it's the individual growth. Like we see guys come in and they've just, whether they come from jail background, whether they come from big trauma, and just very erratic, just a lot of overdoses, and these guys have a lot of stories to tell. But what I love is just the growth where whether they've never experienced encouragement or love like in a long installment or a long time, we get to play our part, and you just see the growth. When you just start speaking life into someone, you just see them
changes.
You see them flourish, you see their demeanor, you see their language, you see their behavior, their mindset. It just changes. And what that does is it enables someone else to change. Because then you don't just change them, they embrace it, and then they delegate, and then they empower someone else.
Come on, bro. That's
so
awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome. So obviously outside of work, man, we'll come back to that, but let's talk about obviously how you've bettered yourself. And probably an example, a circumstance I can think of, man, is your rugby union career. So how long have you been playing? First of all, like had you been playing?
Been playing since I was 14, so I'm 26. Quick math, 12 years.
You just played all out here?
Just played over in Western Sydney, out of Burwood for West Harbour, then played some subbies at Hack, played for the local teams, Western Raptors and Walkham Hills, all mixtures of teams, all great teams, all great communities, and definitely shout out to them.
Shout out, do you follow anyone in the 15s?
In the 15s, I do support the Waratahs. So
Tars, bro.
Go to Mighty Tars.
Go the Tars. Gotta love them. So good.
And the Wallabies, of course. You gotta support the Wallabies.
Support your home team.
Anyone who goes for the All Blacks but live in Australia and we're born of Australia, have a look at yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. And tell yourself, hey, I'm better than this.
Gotta be better.
I'm better than
God's
this.
country right here.
Come on.
The OZZ. Yep. So obviously you've been playing for like 14 years or plus since you were a kid. You love the sport.
Yeah.
Last year you had an injury. Tell us what happened, man.
Yeah, so just had an injury, taking on about like 50 guys, I think. Just playing for the local team, Hack, and went out to Waterloo, versus great team. They were very strong, very fast, and my leg got stuck, and my body went one way, leg went the other way, and I fully dislocated and fractured my right ankle. Yeah, which caused me.
What was it? Do you know what it was called? Because sometimes they can have these names, like you've torn your ECL or your ABC or whatever.
Yeah,
like
gluteus maximus.
You tore your gluteus maximus.
Yeah, no, I don't know the terminology.
All good.
So yeah.
So you've torn it. You've gone down. What happened? Like the ambulance come, like the whole game was stopped. Like it was a serious. It wasn't. Yeah. Like, you didn't get stretched off. You actually an ambulance had to come on.
Yeah. Ambulance had to come off, so I'm just laying there. So first of all, I hear a crack. Yeah. I turn Super Saiyan. I'm doing that whole charging up. Yeah. Because obviously I just responding to the traumatic event, and then after that, one of the boys, which was I won't forget it. One of the boys just actually just held my head up, and it was just telling me to breathe in and out. He calmed me down, and it really worked because, to be honest, after that, my leg went numb and I didn't feel any pain, but through that reassurance, I felt good after that.
Just to have someone there.
Yeah, have someone there supporting, helping, just saying it's all right, awesome. It's all right. Like, don't look at it, but you're all right.
I love seeing that. I love seeing it on the footy field, just when guys. Especially when they're wearing a different jersey.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When they're from another team, it's like the sportsmanship really shines there.
Yeah.
Who cares about the result of the game? Yeah. It's like, hey, this is what it's about. Like another guy helping another bloke. Yeah. Helping another bloke out. That's awesome.
Something bigger than the game.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That guy, he's a better man.
Oh, he's
made you a better man.
Oh, 100%.
There you go, bro. So it's. You've gone to the hospital, and what they say, like the doctor said that he gave you a band-aid and said you're right, you're on your way. Or?
Nah, he didn't. I wish he was like that. Obviously they twisted it right back. They did about 2 closed surgeries where they tried to fix it without cutting me open, but it was unsuccessful. And then the next day they cut me open. They put in a rod, a couple of screws, and a plate on the on the outside of my ankle just to stabilize it. And I'm not gonna lie, the hardest part was fasting for it. I'm not gonna lie, that was
how long did you have to fast for?
That was very traumatic. Close at least over 24 hours. I'm a big guy, man.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm a big guy, bro. I love my food, you know. So
24 hours
you think my ankle was the traumatic part? It was the fasting. It was honestly, it was.
You wanna get something to eat now?
No. What is it? $10 for week?
Yeah, why not, bro? It's a deal. Yeah, so you're in the hospital, the doctor says you're out, so you literally can't walk from that day on, or you're in a...
Yeah, so they've placed me on bed rest for 2 whole weeks, but can't, at all, cannot put any pressure. Yeah. They, even, not many people know that they even put, a catheter in your manhood, right?
Yeah, your manhood.
They put it there, and...
You just literally couldn't get up.
Oh, mate, literally couldn't get up.
Bedridden.
Yeah. Definitely bedridden, and
that's huge.
Yeah, scary moment. Definitely it was scary. And then after the 2 weeks, they said still no pressure on the ankle, but I've had a cast, got crutches and that, so I'm moving around. I'm trying to move around with my upper body, but there's just no weight at all allowed to touch the ground for at least 4 to 6 weeks.
Was that hard, man? Was that hard? Going through it. Tell us, mentally, what were you just because you're an active guy. I see you're so sporty. I follow you on social, on Instagram, and bro, you're always playing sport. You go for drives to the beach. You hang out with the boys a lot. You're very social. So it's put a pause on your life.
Yeah, it definitely did, and it's crazy how we only give great gratitude or emphasis on what we truly appreciate when something's gone, man. And me not being able to exercise for 2 months or for long periods, I was just, my mental state was man, it's over for me. The footy career's over. Won't be able to play the sport that I love, or even the sense of just walking properly or running and that. I was man, am I gonna be able to do this? This whole process, and the rehab is gonna be such a hard hard time, and there's just a lot of doubt, a lot of, you know, insecurity, and just a lot of hurt and pain in some ways, you know.
Man.
So,
and obviously, even like it affected your whole life. So work, church, home, like just you're this guy that's at home now. Did it force you to kind of realize that you're incapable? Like, was there a kind of a mental battle going on there? Like, tell us about that. Like,
there was like well, what I love is, you know, like being Christian and that, like where we can rely on God, and what it exposed was that I'm a guy who does not love to be helped. You know, I'm a guy who likes to help people, but do not like to seek help. I'm very prideful. I'm one of those that I'll just drown. You know, don't help me. I know how to swim in the next minute. You know, I'll be like, no, I'm alright. You know,
gotta reach. That's the only thing that's up out of the water is your hand.
And God just really exposed that. You know, like through my trauma, through the doubt, and through the pain and that, I need to speak up. You know, I need to speak up and say, hey sisters, can you help me? Can you bring meals to me? Hey mom, can you actually tape my leg up and take me to the shower? You know, hey girls, can you clear the way so I can go to the toilet? That was very exposing to me, and I felt in some ways useless, but I was being taught a lesson. I was being taught a lesson that it's okay to ask for help, and that, you know, practice what you preach, because, you know, we're telling these guys at 180TC, we're telling guys who are in addiction, hey, it's okay to ask for help, but I'm here prideful in my own pain and pit of despair, not willing to reach out.
Far out. So I taught you just to kind of get vulnerable and realize that, hey, I need help, and maybe that was the greatest lesson that God was trying to teach you. So just don't be afraid as a man even to seek help.
100%. And obviously it took away a lot of distractions, so you just stuck with your thoughts. So it was also a cleansing period as well. It just cleaned out my thoughts and just, you know, just appreciate life and just redefine how I thought. And
come on, man. Were you trying to get back on the pitch or not really?
I'm still thinking. There's that desire every time I watch a game and I want to play. You know, every time there's a game of touch or watching a footy game, I just want to jump on the pitch straight away. But for now, it's just trying to build a healthy lifestyle, because I've always just trained or be healthy because I have a season to prepare for. But now I'm just preparing myself for life. You know, for future endeavors and for, you know, future family, future wife.
That's right, man. Let's go. It's just a matter of one of those, hey, you know what, the mind's willing, but is the body also, hey? So it's kind of like you got to be wise about how you work it out.
100%.
100%. Well, there it is, mate. We've just had Fine Tino on Bettermen, first ever interview. We hope this goes well. We hope that you guys have been informed and inspired, you know, regardless of the injury, which affects a lot of guys, especially sports lovers, because there's a lot of men out there that love sport.
That's it.
I think, mate, you've become better for it. You've bounced back. You're on your feet. Big lessons learnt, though, as all injuries are. Whether it's a back injury at the gym,
that's true.
or a leg injury, or something even a bit more serious. I think the lesson here is just don't hesitate to rest, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Hey,
come on.
That's just the best. Don't push it. Don't try to be Superman. Because there's only one Clark Kent in the world. We're not it.
I was gonna put.
Wow. Thanks, mate.
Maybe we redo that.
Brother Bear, love you, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, my G. Bro, we hit that.